Right. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, as you see here, three-time junior middleweight world champion, former undisputed junior middleweight world champion, superstar boxer, Jermell Iron Man Charlo, who has 35 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He's now 35 years of age, 5'11" and a half with a 73.5-inch arm reach. He's now once again stating that the fight that he wants the most is a fight with the undefeated pound-for-pound king, 4-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and the reigning WBA junior middleweight world champion, superstar boxer, first ballot Hall of Famer, in Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Crawford is 41 wins, no losses, no draws, 31 big wins by way of knockout. He's 37 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. He's saying that's the ultimate goal is to get Terence Crawford. Well, that's not going to happen. Reason being, if you don't know, they were cool at one point, then they had a spat because Jermell Charlo is extremely close with Terence Crawford's biggest rival in former unified 3-belt WBA, WBC, IBF welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Earl the Truth Spence Jr., right? And that was the biggest fight in boxing. They trained with well-renowned future Hall of Famer, 2-time trainer of the year, Derrick James. They're close friends. They sparred each other. And Errol Spence was picked by Jermell Charlo to beat Terence Crawford. But it wasn't the fact, Terence Crawford stated, it wasn't the fact that he picked Errol Spence. He's supposed to back his man. But he said he's going to dog walk Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford hadn't fought nobody. And that irked Terence Crawford. So remember when Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fought and Terence Crawford dropped Errol Spence, he went right to the corner where Jermell Charlo was sitting, and he told him, "You're next. You're next. I'm coming up, and I'm getting you. You're next," right? Now, I'm paraphrasing because some other words was used to describe what was said, right? And Jermell Charlo even admitted that. He said he had some derogatory words that he had for him, terms that he used, and he spewed his own back. But Jermell Charlo got the opportunity of a lifetime. He went from 154 to 168, and he got the opportunity to fight another first ballot Hall of Famer, 4-division world champion, superstar boxer, and at the time, the undisputed super middleweight 168-pound world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, who is one of the faces of and the cash cows in the sport of boxing, in Saul Canelo Alvarez. And he lost. He got dropped in the 7th round, and he didn't put his best foot forward. And Terence Crawford was ringside. And Terence Crawford said, "That wasn't a lion we saw in the ring. That was a kitten. He didn't put his best foot forward and try to actually win the fight," right? And many people, they felt that way, that Jermell Charlo simply didn't try, right? He didn't leave it all in the ring. And he was there for a paycheck, many people felt. And we haven't seen him in the ring since then. We've seen little comments that he's made here and there, but we haven't seen him in the ring, right? And that was September of 2023, right? We haven't seen him back in the ring since then. So with that said, Jermell Charlo has been inactive to say the very least. And this September of 2025, he would have been out the ring for 2 years. 2 years. And the thing about it is, he took no punishment against Canelo Alvarez outside of getting dropped in the 7th round because he wasn't engaging. Now, with that said, now Terence Crawford has the opportunity to do the same thing in September, oddly enough. Terence Crawford fought the first fight at 154 against Israel Majimov. He was actually supposed to have the immediate rematch with Errol Spence, and that fell through. And now Terence Crawford is going to go from 154, and he's going to get the opportunity to prove himself against Canelo Alvarez in September 13th. So at 37, currently, in September, Terence Crawford will be 38. He fights and beats Canelo at 168. I highly doubt he's coming back down to 54 for Jermell Charlo. It just don't make sense. Terence Crawford, I believe at that point in time, he beats Canelo. There's a rematch clause. He'll rematch Canelo, and he's going to retire. So with Jermell Charlo calling out Terence Crawford, it's pointless. It's not happening. He may as well go ahead and chase the opportunity to become undisputed again at 154. The opportunity to fight Terence Crawford and a fight that I would have loved to have seen has went by the wayside due to his inactivity. If he was active, right, it would make sense. But he's not even active. And we don't know when he's coming back. So this is pointless to call out Terence Crawford because it's not going to happen now. He called out Terence Crawford immediately after the Canelo fight and later on. But we know it's simply not going to happen. It's very unfortunate because he's still young and he didn't take no punishment. And he was the king of 154. He still can be that, I believe. And there's some tough fights there at 154. Bakram Mataliev, Virgil Ortiz is there. There's still big fights for him, but it won't be Terence Crawford. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.